Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today is June 19th, 2026 and you are watching today's post-market report. And what a day to watching. Reliance Industry just wrapped up its 2026 annual general meeting and the announcements coming out of that room are genuinely historic for India's digital and AI future. We have got that the Jio IPO officially in the motion, a Sovereign AI infrastructure deal, free Google AI for 500 million Indians, and that is just the beginning. On top of that, we have major updates from Alembic Pharma, FSSAI crackdown on food labels, a government push for electric ambulances, Tata Power locking in 35 years of revenue, and VA Tech Wabag winning a major international contract. Let's get straight into it. Quick note before we begin, I upload a pre-market video every single morning before the market opens and post-market report right after the close every evening. If you find this useful, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Let's start with the headline story of the day. Reliance Industries held its 49th annual general meeting today and Mukesh Ambani did not disappoint. 5 major announcements, each one significant on its own. Together, they fundamentally changes the picture of India's tech and telecom landscape. First, Jio platform is officially filing its DRHP today. 270 million new shares going to the public market. This is the announcement market have been waiting for years. Mukesh Ambani himself called this is the company most important value creation milestone of the year. 270 million new shares DRHP filed today. The Jio IPO is no longer a rumors. It is officially in the motion. For retail investors, this is the single biggest listing event in India as seen in years. And you need to track every development from this point forward. Second thing is Jio is launching an AI assistant called Jio Call Agent. Built directly into the network. No app downloaded needed, no extra number required. This is genuinely innovative. 500 million plus Jio users will get access to this and it works mid-call, activated simply by saying Hey Jio. So what does it do? It supports all Indian languages, transcribes call in real time, track up to 10 speakers on a conference line, act as a personal front desk, means order food, book a cab, schedule meetings, all while you are on a live call. Think about what this means for a 500 million users, most of whom have never used an AI assistant before. Jio is bringing AI directly into the most basic function of smartphone, the phone call itself. Next, Jio has expanded its Google partnership to give all users Google AI Pro, powered by Gemini, completely free of cost. That alone is a massive user acquisition move. But behind the scenes, something even bigger is happening. Reliance is building a storage AI backbone in Jamnagar using advanced NVIDIA GB300 GPUs. The objective allows Indian companies to keep total ownership and control of their AI data without dependency of foreign cloud infrastructure. And as we reported recently, Reliance is also building a 168 megawatt AI data center in Jamnagar in partnership with Meta. Means India is not just consuming AI, Reliance is building the physical infrastructure of India to own its AI future. That is a sovereign level of move. Next, fourth announcement is speed streaming and entertainment related. Let's talk numbers because these are extraordinary. Jio Home is introducing broadband speed of up to 5 GB per second, next generation home interest. JioHotstar averaged 451 million monthly active users in financial year 2026, making it India's top streaming service by a massive margin. This new short content platform, Tadka, crossed 100 million users in just 2 months. Jio Studios marked its third straight year as a India's highest grossing film studio, with the Durandar franchise only crossed 3,000 crores. Jio is not just a telecom company anymore. It is a media empire, a broadband provider, and now an AI infrastructure play, all rolled into one. And the fifth announcement is Jio is evaluating its own low Earth orbit satellite constellation to build an indigenous space internet network for India. For now, they are leasing capacity from global provider and building ground station to roll it out fast. But the roadmap is clear. Jio eventually wants to own its satellite network, and investors should also keep a close eye on two more upcoming catalysts: the Reliance Retail IPO expectations and the rapid ramp up of their massive solar and battery factories in Kutch. Bottom line, from 5 Gbps home internet to free Google AI Pro to a historic IPO. Reliance is accelerating India's digital future at a pace that very few companies in the world can match right now. Next, FSSAI cracks down on food labels. Moving to a regulatory update that every FMCG investors need to watch closely. India's food safety regulator, FSSAI, has just issued official notice to Marico and several other food companies over reported violation of food safety and product labeling norms. Major FMCG companies are now directly in the regulator crosshair over how their products are packaged, labeled, and safety verified. This is not a small development. FSSAI has been increasingly aggressive in recent months about labeling complaints. If strict enforcement follows these notices, it could mean costly product reformulation, relabeling exercises, and potential sales disruption for affected brands. For investors, Marico or any FMCG company with domestic food products track FSSAI updates closely in the coming weeks. Regulatory headlines in the space move stock prices. Next, a strong pharma update now. Alembic Pharmaceuticals has received tentative approval from US FDA for its 45 mg vinimetinib tablets. Let me give you the context on this molecule. This medicine is an advanced oncology medication used in combination therapies to treat specific types of skin and lung cancers in a high-value therapeutical category. Alembic Pharma filed first with a special certification for this specific 45 mg strength. That potential unlocks 180 days of exclusive generic marketing rights in the US. It worth a significant share of the $259 million market with zero competition. This tentative approval moves to final approval once all regulatory conditions are met. Watch for the final nod. That is when the revenue clock starts ticking. Next, a government policy update that is a direct catalytic for one specific stock, Force Motors. Under the government's PM E-Drive initiative, electric ambulances are getting a massive cost reduction. The scheme provides substantial incentives that slash the cost of an EV ambulance by up to 13 lakhs per vehicle. Force Motors, the commercial vehicle manufacturer, is positioned as the primary beneficiary of this subsidy scheme for electric ambulances. Think about the economics here. A 13 lakhs reduction in upfront cost completely changes the purchase calculus for hospitals, state health departments, and private emergency service operators. Going electric was previously a tough financial call. Now this subsidy makes it a straightforward decision, and that is a direct volume catalyst for Force Motors EV ambulance businesses. Next, Hindalco Industries has commissioned a brand new aluminum bicycle component manufacturing facility in Chakan, Pune, one of the India's most important industrial hub. This strategic logic here is clear. Hindalco is executing a deliberate pivot, moving beyond raw material production into high-margin, value-added aluminum products. Bicycle components are just one piece of that strategy. For long-term Hindalco investors, watch how this value-added segment scales as a proportion of total revenue. That is where the margin expansion story lives. Next, Tata Power has received a letter of intent for a major power transmission project in Karnataka, and the financial structure of this deal is exceptional. 521 crores per year into 35 years, over 18,000 crores in a cumulative locked in transmission revenue. This is the kind of annuity stream that de-risk a balance sheet significantly. For Tata Power investors, this project adds long duration, predictable cash flow to a portfolio that is already expanding aggressively across solar and green energy. It is a quality addition to an already strong growth story. Next, and finally, a truly international milestone for VA Tech Wabag. Wabag has won a mega international contract to build a massive seawater reverse osmosis desalination plant in Kuwait. This is their first ever entry into the Kuwait market. This order is classified as a mega win, above $150 million. It gives VA Tech Wabag a strategic footprint in Kuwait and the wider Middle East water infrastructure market, with 5 years of guaranteed recurring O&M revenue backed into the deal. For a company of Wabag scales, a single $150 million plus international order with built-in O&M is a significant revenue visibility booster. This will reflect positively in their order book metrics going forward. So those are the important updates you need to know for today. The Reliance AGM has set the stage for what is going to be a very exciting second half of this year. Jio IPO, storage AI infrastructure, and 5 Gbps home internet. Keep watching this space closely. I will be right here with Monday's pre-market video before market opens. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.